So, man, it's kind of awkward. So this is my first video I'm doing. It's going to be my introduction to my channel. I've put this off for a long time because I didn't really know exactly what I wanted to do or if I was really confident enough to do it. So at this point I figured out what it is I want to do and I'm just going to jump into it. No more excuses, no more tomorrow or whatever. I'm going to start doing it now. I'm going to start logging my journey that I've made a goal, and my specific goal is for a year from now. So around January of next year, 2019, I do want to do competing in men's physique. I do have a lot of friends who do this kind of stuff already as it is, so it'd be kind of a waste if I didn't use that resource, because you know a lot of people don't have that opportunity to have those people help you out through that process. So I'm going to try to make 3 or 4 videos within a week just to kind of put you guys on top of it and just kind of show you how I transformed from my current body weight to where I'm trying to get to. So right now I'm at 170. I started doing this cut, no actually I'm 168, fuck. I started doing this cut 2 or 3 weeks ago.
I think 2 weeks.
2 weeks, 2 weeks.
2 weeks, like
about 2 weeks. And I started about 176, and I just kind of started dropping everything down. A lot of it is water weight, and I'm getting to the point where I dropped a lot of the water weight and started getting to the fats, which take a little bit of longer time to really kill. So from this point going forward, I'm going to be logging everything and getting to my weight goal of 150. I'm trying to keep as much muscle mass as possible, which is like the ultimate, you know, is that possible type of thing, and I'm going to show that it is possible through this whole journey. So you're not going to just say, oh, it's Photoshop, it's this and that, whatever, you know, all the naysayers and the haters and stuff like that. You'll see how it actually happens through the whole process as we go through it. So that's what I'm aiming for, that's the goal, and so you guys can expect there to be a video of workouts, tips. I'm going to do a lot of vlogging about my personal life and just kind of get you guys going towards, you know, really getting to know who I am and seeing how somebody like me can do it, and hopefully it inspires you to do it as well if you're in my position. I'm currently 23 years old. I work as a personal banker and I have a full-time job, like I said, and I do this on the side, but it's starting to become my life. I love this. I love everybody I've met through the whole gym. The whole journey is just, it's fucking great. So I love everybody I've met, and I hope that it inspires somebody to also follow that same lifestyle, because it's done a lot for me, and I hope it can do a lot for you guys as well. So this is just kind of an intro. Aside from that, aside from my full-time job, aside from the gym, I've also started a clothing company myself. It's called Zeal Company, and it's tailored around a lot of the stuff that I did growing up, which should be like sneaker collecting, you know, fashion, and you know, growing up I always loved, you know, looking different, you know, being different, being recognized for something that, you know, is like, wow, what the fuck is that? You know, I hate being normal, I hate normal people, and that inspired me to do like a little bit of a lifestyle fashion type of thing. And then another second thing that I grew up with since I was a child, I mean, I can remember my first toy was a Hot Wheel that my dad bought for me when we came to this country. And since then I've been hooked on cars. Like everything in my life has been cars, cars, cars. As soon as I turned 16, 17, I had a car. I was driving to school illegally, but whatever, man. Like I just loved it so much, and it consumed my life for the next couple of years. And then my third and final love that I recently kind of just really fell in love with is bodybuilding and powerlifting and the whole physique thing and just fitness all around. And that really consumed my life, but I hold the other 2 things near and dear to me still. You know, until this day I still love fashion, I still love shoes, I still love cars, and that whole lifestyle is amazing. But through this I've met some of the most genuine people, and I've had so much fun doing what I'm doing right now. And so those things are going to be what's incorporated into the company. So essentially we're doing a lot of different apparel for fitness right now. It's our biggest like priority, because you know, it's just, when you come to the gym, it's important the way you look, because it presents confidence, you know? It makes you feel a little bit better. If you come in wearing your best gear, you might not be the strongest person ever, but you'll have the confidence to knock out your workout. You'll feel good about yourself no matter what it is. So I think your apparel is very important as well. And then slowly we'll start doing a little bit more of the motorsport stuff and get into the lifestyle stuff a little bit later. However, you know, I'm working on my own budget, so I pay for everything out of pocket, so it's a little bit difficult to move forward as quickly as I would like to. But you know, we'll still keep going forward. There's no excuses for it. But that's what I'm doing now, and this is my partner Eamon. He's one of the people that I met originally when I first started the company.
Go Zeal.
Maybe like, I think about a month or 2 after I started the company. I used to come to I was still going to this gym here in Export in Virginia, and I kind of met him. He was just there, and I'm
Generic
like,
gym bro.
he was just some kid, like just there. And I'm like,
Just
okay,
doing
whatever.
biceps every day,
So-
walking in, arms, nothing else, no legs, maybe a little calf every once in a while. You know, you gotta do some lower body.
Yeah, but he was a nice kid, so I said hi to him every once in a while. And then one day I started to wear my shirts. I made a first tank top, which was called a royalty tank top. So it's dark blue with the gold print on it. And then he saw me wearing it and he said, yo, what's that all about? And he was interested. So at the time, it was just me who was a part of the company. I was trying to recruit my friend Devin to help me with, marketing, and so I can shoot photos of him because he's a great looking dude. So me and him were.
It's like an understatement.
I was starting out, and yeah, it's 100%. He's very jacked. He's awesome.
jacked.
He's an inspiration to a lot of the
Jacked like
the people
creatine
here. So
and chicken jack.
my goal was to acquire a team of really, really great people, and Devin is definitely one of those people that's on top of his shit all the time. So I love him. I love Eamon, and so when I first started out myself, I contacted Devin first after I started, and then he was the first person to be a part of my company, and then I met him, and then he's like, wow, I want to do something with it. I'm like, okay, well, what do you want to do? I don't know, man, just let's meet or whatever. And then I talked to Devin. Devin said no. I said yes, let's give it a shot.
Devin was like, fuck that guy. And I was
He didn't
like,
say fuck that guy,
No, he
but he
didn't say
said
fuck
we don't
that
really
guy.
need it. But anyway.
he said like, we don't need help, and I'm like, you
Right.
do need help. You don't know what you're doing.
So we met this guy at a Taco Bell down the street, and then
It's the taco.
I actually thought it was going to be like a waste of time, to be honest, not to be rude. But he came out and he started talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and
I know
talking.
how to
He's
use this
gonna
now.
do a lot of it. If he ends up making a YouTube channel, you're gonna notice that he talks a lot.
Dude,
So-
I am like.
But which is good. It's great. That's actually the reason why I decided to make him part of our company, because he's a great speaker. He's a great speaker. He can hold a conversation, and he is very knowledgeable in a lot of different factors, which is awesome. So I'd like to have him part of our team. And so with that being said, he's here now, and he helps us with marketing. He goes out-
Creativity,
he
making
helps-
sure this guy maintains his diet.
He helps us out with a couple different things, and also scouting potential people in our area who we'd love to have a part of our team. We want to expand and grow. So with that being said, let him introduce himself a little bit. Eamon.
Hi YouTube, how are you doing? Welcome to Romer's first video. Aren't you excited? Aren't you having fun? Have you subscribed yet? If you haven't subscribed yet, you better subscribe right
Yeah, that's
now.
probably a good idea.
Are you subscribing? Hit the button. You did? Good job. You're fine. If you just hit subscribe, I felt it, and now I feel better. And Romer just lost a pound of weight.
I really
So,
like it.
Thanks.
I'm just a 30 minutes card.
Leave a comment about maybe like what kind of video you want to see. Like, should he do a 10K challenge? Should he like do 1,000 calorie, like lose 1,000 calories in a day challenge?
Bro,
You
that's
know,
insane.
Right? I'm
That's
just
insane.
kidding. But let me get back to like who I am. So my name's Eamon. I work very closely with Romer. Me and Romer are kind of what we would like to call the back office princes. And Romer has a lot of ideas in his mind because he's lived and experienced a lot. And like you said, in the earlier part of his life, he's experienced cars and fashion and just an aesthetic lifestyle that he wants to present in the form of clothing. And I saw that when I saw his tee, and I thought, wow, that's an amazing tee. And it's something that I was like interested about. So when I hit him up and I talked to him, he gave me an opportunity to kind of like sell myself, and I did. This YouTube channel is Romer's way of kind of like introducing himself, and honestly, this guy's super interesting. So when you see his life, it's gonna be a bumpy road of ups and downs, but if you stick with it, it's gonna be definitely something you're gonna be entertained by. But basically, my job here at Zeal is, as one of the members and one of the people, we just want to grow the company. We want to think of amazing pants, shirts, maybe socks. I tried to sell socks like the first month we started the company. Nobody wanted to make socks. I was like, socks? Who doesn't like socks? And everybody was like, socks are kind of stupid. And I'm like, okay, whatever, socks don't work. But I'm just, as one of the original members, I'm just excited, and I love this company to death. And Romer said something amazing, which is, if you believe in something and you work hard, there's nothing that can stop you. And that's something that really stuck with me, and I think that we're just on our way. It's early, our company is how old?
Realistically, probably like 8 months.
Yeah, it's been 8 months, but 8 months has been, if you saw
very,
us,
very bumpy road. I've legit, like you've never done this before. I've never done this before. Like this is my first time.
all
I'm
new to us.
learning as I go, and there's so much I didn't know about this whole effort. Because like I said, I'm a procrastinator. That's my biggest setback, is a procrastinator, and that's one thing I'm working on so heavily. If you guys ever catch me procrastinating and say I'm gonna do something tomorrow, call me out on it, comment at the bottom, say, dude, fuck you, you're a little procrastinating ass little bitch, and tell me to do it right now, because that's the biggest thing I lack in. And so I'm glad that I met him, because he did set that little fire in my ass and tell me to get going now instead of later.
And he's made a lot of progress.
And since then, yeah, I felt very hungry, and I actually started doing more work, started doing more research. I do all the photography for the company, I do all the video work, I do all the graphic design, I do literally everything. I learned how to do everything just so I can move forward quicker, because I don't want to rely on fucking, hiring a photo guy, hiring a camera guy, hiring a designer. Fuck all that shit. If you can do it, you should fucking do it. So that's what I'm doing, that's my mentality. I'm doing everything the best I can. I know eventually I will have to get outside help, but for now, he helped me realize that I need to move forward and figure out a way and just do it. So that's where he came.
Saw Romer's tank top and I thought that looked amazing, and I wanted to know where it was from. He told me that it was something he had made, but he wasn't really jumping on anything. And I told him, why, dude? It looks amazing. You should totally be selling these. And he's like, well, I'm still waiting on something till I make that choice to start this process. And I told him, dude, I honestly don't see why you're waiting. I feel like you could just do it now. And then he gave me the opportunity. So long story short, that's when everything kicked off. We just said, let's start. We started the fucking Instagram. We jumped on that. We started looking for sponsors, athletes. We just started the whole process. And honestly, if you ask Romer, in the past 6-7 months, this channel, this whole Instagram went from 0 to, I think we're sitting around 1,700. We've grown naturally. No Instagram bots, no facetious methods. We honestly produce quality content, and because I saw something that was worthwhile, and I saw somebody who was dedicated, and I wanted to help this dedicated individual achieve some sort of success, and also at the same time create something with him. So I'm glad Romer gave me the opportunity to join the team. So like I said, my name is Eamon. Feel free to follow us on Zeal Company, Zeal_company on Instagram. I might be making my own YouTube channel soon. I have yet to decide that. I'm still making some mental decisions on that. But yeah, welcome to Romer's channel, and I hope you're having fun so far. But yeah, I'm happy to be a part of the Zeal team. I'm happy to be one of the original members with this aesthetically stud dot guy right here. I know, right? He's like Jeff Sight Jr.
1 year.
Right. 1 year. He's gonna be jacked. And we're talking about creatine chicken jacked. None of that anabolic chicken. He might move to Q8. If nobody knows what that means, that's a joke. Because Oxygen Gym, I don't know. Oh, so yeah, back to Romer. He's just gonna close us off on the first YouTube video that for the channel, of course. And I hope you guys are having fun. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this. It means a lot to me personally and him, because it really does mean something. And we take all of this very seriously. So don't forget, leave some comments down on what you want to see him do. I might be back on this channel, periodically, of course, and like I said, might make my own. And thanks for taking the time to watch. Back to you.
Yeah, so like I said, if there's anything that you guys want to see in specific, you're eventually going to meet all the people in my circle, all the people in my group, all the people I work out with, all my friends and family, and my girlfriend, all that good stuff. You'll meet all of them eventually. If there's something specific that you guys want to see, please let me know. I'm willing to do literally everything except nothing stupid, but I'll do 10K, calorie challenges, stuff like that. If you want to see more of Devin, if you want to see more of this guy, please let me know, and I'll do more work with him. I'll bring him on. If you think he's funny, if you think he's smart, just let me know. I'll make sure to do work with him more often. But as far as everything else goes, like I said, guys, I'm going to focus on all the vlogging. You guys are going to get to know my personal life a lot, and I'm okay with that. 100%, I don't care. You guys can say whatever you want. If you don't like me, that is 100% okay. You can leave your negative comments at the bottom. If you do like it, please make sure you thumbs up, and please make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell button so you get notified every time that I post something. So that way you keep track of what I'm doing as I go through this journey progressively. You get to kind of see that working out. So you're not saying, oh, it's Photoshop at the end of the whole video. I'm saying not the whole video, but at the end of the journey, you're not saying it's Photoshop. You'll be following me through that whole process, and you'll be able to see, if he says I'm gonna start hating my life a little bit later in my cut. I don't believe that. I actually enjoy cardio. I enjoy watching my macros. I'm having a really good time so far. I mean, I'm only 2 or 3 weeks into my fucking my cut, I guess you'd say. Did I even go over how much I've been doing so far?
I think he's in the early weeks of the cut. I'm about 12, 13 weeks into mine, so I'm almost done.
I'm gonna say about 3 weeks. I'm gonna say about 3 weeks in my cut.
3 weeks of actual.
Yeah, I wish I would have started earlier, but anyway, I'm starting now. I'm 3 weeks into my cut already. We're 1 year out, so we're gonna see me drop from 100 and right now I'm currently 168. We're gonna drop to 150. maybe a little less, but I started at 176 when I started. A lot of it was water weight. So we got through the whole water weight phase. Right now we're actually starting to hack into some of the actual fats. So this is the exciting point where it's plateauing and you just gotta really fight through it and push. But we'll get through it and eventually you'll see the results, and hopefully it inspires you to get off your ass, stop playing Call of Duty and do work.
Even though Call of Duty is kind of fun.
It is fun, but what do you want? You wanna have a little bit of fun on Call of Duty, or you wanna be aesthetic?
You can do both.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. I'm aesthetic, kind of, and I play Call of Duty.
Okay, but
At Ramkick14 on Xbox.
leave a comment below. What do you think? You know, do you want to sit at home playing Call of Duty, or do you want to be
1v1
aesthetic?
me.
Aesthetic, grow a company, go to work.
People
make
can play
money.
video games and be
That
jacked.
shit's crap.
Yes, what?
No, you can, but there's so many other great things you could be doing instead of playing video games.
Maybe video games are fucking fun for some people. I'm just kidding. Whatever.
No video games. Fuck the games, fuck the bullshit. Get to work, hustle, and just do work.
Thank you, YouTube.
Love you guys.
Bye.